So what type of game is this?
Grouping.
Grouping. All right. So we have T, W, Y, and we know that there are 5 families: F, G, I, M, S, F, G, I, M, S, and we're told that each family owned at least one of the buildings. Okay, so every family had at least one. I can go ahead and put that in. And then it says, and each building was owned by exactly one of the families, so we're not going to see repeats. The W's owned more of the buildings than the Y's. So if W owned more than Y, I mean the rule itself is like this, but let's actually think about what that means. What does that mean about W? What does that mean about Y?
W has 2.
W has at least 2, right? So, okay, this has got to be at least 2. Could Y be 2 and we have 3 in W? No, because there's not enough, right? Then you'd have 6. So we now know that Y is 1. What are our options for W? 2 or 3, right? Because you could still have 3. There's one more left. So this becomes 2 to 3. Another way of symbolizing this is you could have 3 there, right? But you can only have 1 in Y. At this point, we know exactly 4 of the slots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that there will be slot things here. There's one left. Where could that go? It could go here or in T. You guys cool with that? So I just noted to myself that I'm going to have maybe 2 here or 3 there. All right, then it says neither the I nor the M belong to the owner of the F. So I can't be with F, M can't be with F, so neither of those things can happen. Then it says that either the T is the stable or the Y is the I. So either S comes in here or I comes in here. Now to make that symbol usually means that these things are going back and forth, right? So I noted to myself it was like either one of these had to happen. Now it says or both. You can ignore the or both because we don't really care about that unless it said but not both. Then you'd have to avoid, right? If you have one, you can't have the other. But here it's like, well, I gotta have one of these. If I have the other one, so what? All right. Question 14 really quick. What's the easiest rule to eliminate?
W
Okay.
has to have 2 Y's or 1.
Okay, yep, so you just go through. When W has fewer than Y, that's a problem, so we can get rid of D and E for that reason. Sound good? Then, what's another easy rule? The F, right? F can't be with I or M. So that's going to get rid of C because F is with M, right? And then, what else we got? We got this complicated rule. They're definitely going to use that. So S has to be with T or I has to be with Y. That's a problem in B because B does not have either one of those. So it's out and it's A. Is that what we got? Okay. Now, 15 skip, 16. If the Y's owned the mill, which one of them must be true? So for 16, 1, 2, 3, 2. If Y owns the mill, what do you know must be true?
S goes in T.
S has to go in T. Why can't we put I in Y?
Because he only has 1.
Y only has 1, right? So S comes here. What must be true at this point? Anything? Who's left?
I and M have to go in the middle.
I and M have to go in the middle because they can't be with F, right? So we have I and, no wait. No, hold on. I and M is over here.
F and I have to be split.
F and I have to be split, right? They're left and they have to be split. So that means we're going to have I and F going back and forth here. G is left, so G would have to go here. Are we cool with that? Okay, so which of mine must be true? Well, the last inference we made is that G is in W, so that's D. All right, 17. If one of the families owned both the I and the N, which one could be true? So if one of the families owned the I and the M, what family could that be?
G and I.
Oh, does it say G and I? Oh, sorry. Yeah, G and I. Thank you. If it owns G and I, that could be, yeah,
W.
W. Yeah.
Can't be T.
Why can't it go into T? T can have two.
It can't go into Y because it's 2 slots.
Can't go into Y because it's 2
So
slots.
that means I is not in Y, so that means S has to go in T.
S has to go in T. So, could you, if you put S in T, you couldn't fit I and G also in there because it'd be too many, right? Now, if you didn't see that, you could just create 2 worlds and you'd see that pretty quickly, right? And then you'd cross out the one where IG is in T. So we'll put S here because we know the I rule is not being fulfilled, so we gotta do S. What happens now? Who's left?
F and M.
F and M. And one of them's got to go here, right? And one of them's got to go here. Sound good? So what do we got? Which one could be true? Could T own G? Could T own G? No, G is here. Could T own M? Yep. Done. Is it B? Camilo?
Yeah, it's B.
Cool. Oh, thank you. If 18. If the T's owned exactly one of the buildings, which one follows a complete and accurate list of the buildings? Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, if T owns exactly one of the buildings, what do we know about the composition of buildings? T is 1,
Y is 1.
Y is 1,
The rest go in W.
everything else has to go here. So, if T owns only 1, can we make any inferences here? Do we know whether S goes here or I goes there?
No.
Nope. So I actually just created 2 worlds. I said, okay, I know that it's either got to be S here or I here or both, but we don't need to compensate for both because at least these 2 things have to happen, right? Okay, can we keep going with either one of these? With this one, what do we still have left that can't be together?
I M can't be with F.
Yeah, I and M can't be with F, right? So F can't go in here because then it would be forced to go with I or M. So F would have to go here, and then we have I, M, and then the floater is G. In this case, again, we still have who? 2 people who can't be together. Who are those 2 people?
F and M.
F and M. So F and M can't be together, which means they got to be split. This is what we're doing is we're taking negative rules and we're turning them into positive rules, right?
F goes
So-
in T.
F and M. Wait, what'd you say?
F has to go in T because it can't go in the middle because then you're going to put it with. Oh, no, that's not true. No, they're all.
So we have S and G left, right? They're gonna have to go here because these are going back and forth there, and it seems like it could be either way. Okay, so what's true about both of these? G is in the middle. Which one of mine could be a complete and accurate list of the buildings, any one of which could be the building that T owns? Well, that's going to be S, F, or M, because M could come over there. Yes?
This is a little petty, but just going back to 17,
Yeah?
you could have M in the middle there too, right?
No. I don't think that you could. Are you saying come bring it down here?
Yep.
Oh, maybe you could. Let's think about that. So we had IG together. We say, okay, so S has got to go there. F and M are left. You have to have F or M there, right? The other one, if it were F, it would have to go here. But if it were M, yeah, it could come in. No, that's not petty. That's significant. What was this question? Is this must be true? Could be true. Okay. So we were a little bit saved here. It must
Yeah,
be true.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So the M could come down here. The F obviously couldn't because of I. Excellent. All right, 15, the last one. Which one follows a pair of buildings that cannot both have been owned by T? I just started going through these. Could F and G be owned by T? If we had F here, could we bring G up? No problem. Okay. How about G and M? Same thing. We bring F or M over here and we bring G up. No problem. This is why I do these questions last, because we have diagrams, right? C, G and S. Just bring G up here. No problem. Okay. I and M.
probably not one with G in it.
Because it's a floater?
Yeah. And an extra
Yeah.
slot can go there.
There's not that many variables here though, so I'm just worried about it. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a floater, so it's not going to do a whole lot. I and M, okay, we have not seen anything like that. If you put I and M here, what's going to happen? Is this group now full?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
full.
S
And-
can't go there and I's not in Y.
Yep. So you're not going to satisfy this right here, right? So IM goes here, can't have S. Now you can't have I and Y. That's a problem. So the answer is D. Cool. Any questions on that game? What did we not like about it? The setup or the questions?
I thought it was harder than 4. I didn't like that.
I thought 4 was harder.
Oh, the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions on this game? Okay.